What am I getting myself into? Hey everybody, how's it going? So, for today's stream, we're going to be prototyping from scratch. As you can see, I've got mostly a blank, empty Unity project here. And we've got a nice blank Visual Studio as well. So, yeah, so my inspiration here is I was watching a little bit of clips from Girls in Panzer, and tank drifting's pretty cool, right? So, let's see what we can make in like an hour or two. From scratch, which is probably a pretty terrible idea, honestly. Because it takes... I'm probably not super good at starting from scratch, but anyways, we'll start off by making some ground for us here. Whoops, that's not ground. So there's some ground. Wow, that's pretty bright. We should be able to just drop a texture on here, maybe. Where would I do that at? In the material somewhere. I feel like aren't there supposed to be some like default materials or something, or let's make a materials folder. Create a new material, call it ground, texture. I thought maybe there was whoops, that's not what I want. Is there not some like default texture or something? Maybe there isn't. I did load up my old game just to, in case I wanted to grab anything from it. I'm gonna grab this grid texture from my other project, just real quick. Let's make a textures folder, because I don't want to just look at crappy looking ground. Alright, so let's grab our texture from the other project. So just hold on a second. Now obviously you can get textures from all over the place. I forget where I got this one, but it's like a little grid. Which looks okay. Wow, did I forget how to do this? I thought there was... Oh yeah, you're supposed to drag it up to this thing. Did that even do anything? Oh, I gotta assign the maybe we'll do the normal map as well. I don't know if I need that or not. Alright, and then we'll grab our material and drop it on the ground. Alright. Oh, and it made it very metallic because I put something in the metallic field. Well, that's kind of cool, actually, maybe. I don't know. We should probably tile it a little bit as well. Where do you do that at? Let's see, can we undo? How do we delete? Oh, there. Oh, so there are some defaults. You just gotta, click there. There's a default checker gray. What does that look like if we assign that? So let's go ahead and tile it maybe. Looks kind of bad. Let's get back to our grid. Oh, if we do none for metallic. Okay, now it's not as metallic-y looking. Kind of hard to look at still though, isn't it? Alright. Well, we'll deal with it. We're trying to just go fast today, so I shouldn't waste time doing this nonsense. Alright, so let's make a player object. We'll just call it player vehicle. Alright, so it's gonna be a little cube. Let's make our ground actually start at -1, just so and if it's 2 thickness, then shouldn't 0 be the very bottom? Anyways. Alright, so we'll start off our thing at 0, 0, 0. Maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger of a cube, just for funsies. Alright, so there's our cube. And what we want to do is start adding a script to it. So let's add a script. We want a new script actually. Yeah, new script. And we'll call this the player controller maybe. I don't know. Go ahead and add that. Maybe we'll drop that in our scripts folder. And what I actually want to do as well, hold on, let's see, where's our camera pointed at? The camera's probably just, so it's pointed straight at our little cube there. What we might want to do is, let's put our camera, like actually inside our vehicle object. This way, if we move our vehicle, it'll move our camera along with it. And maybe we'll move it up a little bit, and let's also, we should be able to tell our camera to follow the I thought there was like a follow target or something. I could have sworn that was there. But anyways, for now we'll just let's rotate it down. Alright, so our camera's kind of pointed at our cube. Our cube's kind of off the ground, but maybe we'll lower it a little bit. Alright, so let's go write some code. So over here in our code, we've got our player controller. And so we just made this, so not much in it, but we're gonna want to basically get some input. So that's with Unity's input class, right? Input, isn't it input something? I thought it was input. I might have to include something. Or is it just lowercase? Input? Wait, what is it? Yeah, it should be just unityengine.input. Wait, why is my autocomplete not working? Oh, come on, Unity. Why is my autocomplete not working? It's working in my other project. What's the difference? What is wrong here? Hold on, let me try closing Visual Studio Code and reopening it. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, I think that fixed it actually. Where'd my window go though? It's not showing. There we are. Alright, we're back. Alright, we got our autocomplete. When you don't know what's wrong, just you know, turn it off and turn it back on again. Alright, so input is get axis, probably want horizontal and vertical to control our turning and the gas and brake, right? And if you're wondering where those come from, over in Unity, in your project settings, there's the input manager, and here's like axes, so there's horizontal, here's vertical, and it shows what buttons control those things. So, you know, left, right, AD, you know, that kind of thing. We'll probably use jump later for something, just because it's already mapped to spacebar, but you can always do other stuff too. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to get our input, and then the simplest thing to do, let's see. So we're going to want to track a few different things. I don't like the double indent there. Alright, we're going to want vector 3 for our velocity and acceleration maybe as well. Those are usually things you want to track. And we're gonna want some properties as well. So like, we probably want like some kind of like friction property as well. I don't know what we're gonna want that to default to, though. Might have to break out some physics. But anyways, for now, let's just make sure we can get, some movement going. So, if, wait, what does this return? Oh, just a float. Alright, so if Excel is greater than 0, that means we're gassing it. So let's just do, oh yeah, what we want, probably, acceleration probably doesn't need to be, this is where we're calculating our acceleration. How do we want to do it? Alright, just for simplicity's sake, so we can get something moving, let's do, so if your acceleration is greater than 0, then, or no, I guess we'll call this input Excel or something. Then our acceleration is going to equal, let's do our transform dot forward, times, really, or it's our acceleration amount or something. I don't, we'll have to, that might be a number we want to play with as well. And really, I guess, and we can also do like times the input Excel, because we can probably just do that actually. So then we can say our velocity is going to equal our velocity plus our acceleration. It's probably not a great idea, is it? And then your transform dot position is going to equal your transform dot position plus your velocity times the delta time, right? And just to, let's use fixed time. So we're gonna do something, I think. Something's gonna happen. Alright, so I suspect when I press a button, oh wait, nothing's happening. I thought something was gonna happen. Why did nothing happen? Oh, it's because we didn't set acceleration amount to anything. Let's just set it to a small number, like 0.1 to start or something. Yeah, so that was 0. That's why nothing was happening. And we should be able to see that property show up on our player controller. Let's see, we don't need that showing. Oh, acceleration amount's still 0. Alright, we'll set it to 1 there. Alright, as you can see, we zoom off, and backwards also works, but yeah, wow, that's way too fast. So, let's try 0.01 for now. And we're also going to want to put in some kind of limit as well. Alright, so now we go. And we can slow down and go backwards, yeah. Alright, and so yeah, let's go ahead and put in some more properties. Alright, I guess we'll just leave these there and have them filled in the editor. Alright, so we should have a maximum speed, max speed. So basically the reason we want to do that is, so let's calculate our speed as our velocity dot, magnitude, yep. And if the speed is greater than max speed, then we'll just say the velocity is going to equal the velocity dot normalize. Actually, let's do it like that, and we'll multiply by our max speed. Why doesn't that work? Oh, normalize doesn't actually return anything. Alright, that way we'll never go over our max speed, which is, of course, quite high. Probably, but we can always set it lower. Alright, let's go ahead and put turning in. So for turning, how do we want to do turning? We'll probably want some kind of like turn speed variable, and then let's do yeah, how do we want to implement turning? This is what happens when you only do work on strategy games. You don't just immediately know what you should do. Alright, so... I mean, turning should effectively rotate the forward direction, but I wonder by how much. I mean, this is mainly what we're trying to play with today, is just how movement feels, to get an idea of, what we want to do. Let's see, I guess maybe we could turn before we accelerate if we wanted. So I suppose the simplest would be, that might be interesting. Alright, so, I mean, really we want to do, like, transform dot rotation. Which is a quaternion, right? So we could use rotate towards... Is that what we want to do? what does this do? That creates a rotation from and to vectors. What rotate towards is how we would go from our from our current rotation to quaternion dot Euler I don't know if that's how we want to do it actually. How do we want to do it? So there's also transform.rotate. And that does a space relative to so if we think about it, we really want to rotate in the x direction, I think. Relative to self, maybe. We'll have to mess around. So I almost wonder if I can do this. Because, that'll do something, right? Let's see what happens. Oh, not the x direction. Oh, I wanna rotate on y. Alright, let me just change it. I'm just putting it on the y real quick. Not gonna bother switching over. Alright, there we go. So now we rotate, oh, but I seem to have broken forward and backwards somehow. How did I break that? Wait, really? Oh, it's because I added in, max speed and all. I'm added in all this stuff. Alright, let's have our max speed be like 10, which is way too fast probably, maybe 5. And then our turn speed, let's make it 0.1. How are we turning? Oh, we weren't multiplying by turn speed. Alright, so I'll multiply by turn speed there. And maybe 0.5 or something. Alright, so turning, and there we go. And so what you'll see here is that I don't have any friction. Oh, but the max speed. So yeah, we're still like going that way because we let me. Yeah, so really turning shouldn't maybe turning should only affect when we're accelerating. I don't know. I mean, part of it is I kind of do want some kind of mechanic like this, where you can go and then like turn and like kind of drift around something and shoot, like, 'cause that'll be pretty cool, right? But we probably want to add in friction at this point, just because it's a little too ridiculous. Let's see, how do we want friction to work? Maybe I'll just look something up real quick. I mean, it's a force opposite to your velocity. Oh, thanks for the following, Sir Zero. I'm just looking up how I want to apply friction. I mean, there's tons of resources on this kind of thing. But I might just do something where we multiply, yeah, so I should probably put some comments in as well, just so I don't get lost. I don't want to use fixed delta time there. Why not? Oh, is it because it's not a fixed update? We can just use regular delta. I mean, we don't need to be fixed, Okay, that's right, yeah. I should have fixed update if I want to do, that. Alright, so let's apply friction, so friction should probably just be, some percentage of your velocity gets subtracted, maybe. I mean, the really dumb way to do it would just be to multiply by, you know, some kind of thing like this or something effectively. Is that what I want to do? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, thanks, I didn't know that. Yeah, so you can always use delta time. And it knows what to do. Yeah, that's why that doesn't work. Really, I could just do the friction amount here. So we could try out a few things just to see how that feels. So let's put in a friction of like well, we'll just try that 0.9 to start. That's too much. I broke it. How did that break it? So I've got my properties here. I feel like multiplying by 0.9 shouldn't have really broken it. What happens if we put 1? Oh, now we're going, but it's really slow. Why is it going so slow now? Oh, there's a clamp magnitude I can use. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I usually don't program in Unity, so those kind of tips are very helpful. I mean, implementation-wise, it probably does about the same thing as what I had before, but we can just stick that in there. Alright, why was that breaking my thing? Well, let me comment it out. Oh, maybe I just made it... Maybe I just made it slower. I feel like it was going a lot faster before, though. But I didn't really change anything. Alright, we can up the acceleration, maybe. Yeah, so that's a lot faster. Maybe too fast. Anyways. What? How do I want to implement friction, I wonder? Oh well, we'll just keep it simple for now. Alright, so our friction amount, we'll just set it to 0.9, and what we should see is that, wow, it's barely moving. So I'm just prototyping making some kind of like, car combat type game. Just to, see what we can see. Let me up the acceleration there. I was watching, some Girls in Panzer and I wanted to make like tank drifting. Wow, it's going so slow. I'm surprised the friction code that I have there. Oh, it's because it's happening every update loop. Right? But if I'm holding the button down, set it to 0.95. It's so slow. Why are you so slow? I wouldn't have expected, fall off to be that strong. Maybe we just up our acceleration some. Okay, yeah, I think it was just my, friction amount compared to my acceleration amount was, too low. Yeah, oh, I should turn on VSync, shouldn't I? Because, my monitor I'm using actually runs at like, 144. I really want to frame rate limit it. Isn't there a way to do that or something? I think for now I just want to limit it to, 60 FPS if I can do that. Oh, you can't see my project manager pop-up window. I guess it's a different window in OBS. I could try to add it. Actually, I can't quite get it to show up. Anyways, don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, I want to have it be, yeah, I'm familiar with, frame problems and stuff. For now, since I'm just prototyping, I'm not going to worry about those things too much. Right now I'm looking in the menu to see if I can limit the frame rate. Oh, it does have, it sets to 60 FPS, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, well, now we've got our little cube going. I was gonna try to increase our acceleration amount, now that we have friction. Friction seems a little too strong. Maybe we'll go with like 0.99. where it says free aspect. Oh, VSync. I see. Does that stay set, I wonder? Probably does, right? Oh no, it doesn't. Well, again, since we're just prototyping, not worried about that too much. Alright, let's make friction a little bit stronger. Sun's too shiny. Oh yeah, with most things actually, if it's playing the editor and you set stuff, it'll undo it when you oh, it is set still. Anyways. So yeah, with a lot of physics things, you really just need to trial and error to see if you get something that feels good. Like maybe we'll set it a little bit lower. Oh, that's actually stronger. Alright, yeah, let's go with 0.99 for now. Alright, I should probably put some other things in the scene, maybe, just to get an idea of, like, what, you know, I need some other points of reference, if you will. So let's just make, like, a, capsule or something. We'll make it a little bit bigger. And let's slide it over. And maybe we'll make like a little sphere. Throw that over here. Oh, I guess those are behind us. Alright, so one thing I want to do is, I don't want to just be able to rotate like this. I want to make it so, it only affects when you're doing the gas. So for turning, let's go ahead and try, only doing it if your acceleration is not 0. Let's actually do it based on this. Wait, why is copy and paste not working? There we go. Oh wait, hold on, let me undo. I lost my turning line. So this way you'll only be able to turn if you're pressing the gas or the brake. what we might want to check is how that feels. Alright, so now gas and brake, left and right don't do anything until we go, and then if we're going, then we can turn. Which is kind of weird, that's not really how cars work. Maybe if you only do it if your velocity, maybe only if your velocity is, oh, but you'll be able to do it. Yeah, man. I've never really looked into how, like, car games do their driving. I wonder what they do. We could try looking at the internet a little bit. Let's see, let me go read some random code. So it changes the steering angle is when you go left and right. So that's probably a good way to do it. Yeah, let's see. So if we've got a steering angle, yeah, let's change this quite a lot actually. So if your turn's not equal to 0, I guess your steering angle should kind of correct back towards 0. Let me see. So we should probably have some kind of steer constant. Oh, that's kind of our turn speed. I don't really need to be a property, I guess. So instead of doing a rotate based on that, we could instead change And yeah, instead of transform.forward, we could rotate that. We could like rotate it towards a direction. Is that a good idea? Oh, that's not really right either. So we can have this calculate our velocity direction, and then the acceleration will be, or I guess it's the acceleration direction. Okay. And then we finally want to do our, we'll want to set our transform.forward probably to our, to the direction of our velocity. Does that make sense? Yeah, maybe that's what we want to do. I assume it's gonna normalize it after I set it, but alright, let's see what happens. I'm not convinced this will be any kind of good, but hold on, let's set our vehicle to start facing our random obstacles. That don't do anything, of course. Wait, it didn't do it. Didn't I set it to be 180? Maybe it's only 90. Oh, it's 90 in the negative 90. Alright, there we go. Wait, really? Where is this stuff? So the camera should see it. Oh, probably, probably what's going on is since I'm setting the, forward to the velocity, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's play around with it a little bit. So now if I'm holding right, man, it turns. Oh, that's really weird. backwards does really weird things. Alright, if we, wow. So why does going reverse mess it up so much? Oh, probably because we're setting our forward transform to something really weird then, maybe. Oh, it's because, that'll flip the camera around. No. Yeah. So the reason when we change our forward transform, that's going to affect our next acceleration. And so when it flips across the boundary, probably gets really weird, right? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I did want to play with turn speed, maybe decreasing turn speed a little bit. See if that makes it play better. Oh, I gotta not go backwards. That certainly made it a lot harder to turn. Because when it was at 0.5, yeah, that's not really how steering works in a car game either, right? Because I should be able to hold a direction, even if I'm not, going anywhere. Oh, right, it's because I based it on the acceleration. See, this is where I'd be much better off just copying what someone else did. instead of trying to roll my own physics code. Let's see. I'm debating if I just want to copy somebody's code I found. So I'm looking at a tutorial right now for Godot. And like here's their calculate steering function. So let's just take a look at what they were doing. So they're taking your position. It's a 2D game, so the wheelbase of your vehicle, that's the distance from your front to rear wheels. So it moves the wheels separately, huh? Or something. Oh, it uses that to get the heading of the vehicle. Interesting. I don't know if I want to do something like this or not. It's been an hour and we have a terrible prototype. I'm tempted to just give up on this for now. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to calculate the wheels like that. Alright, we're gonna try implementing this. See how it goes. Alright, so the properties we need here. There's I'm just messing around with a little driving simulator type thing. You can see what horribleness I've gotten so far. I was kind of just trying to wing it, but that's not working super well. But as you can see, I've kind of made it like way too hard to turn. At this point, hold on, let me increase my turning again. And going backwards is a mess. So I thought maybe I would throw away what I've got and use somebody else's code, or at least their algorithm. Let's try that since I'm out of ideas for now. So we've got a wheelbase, which is the distance between the front and the rear wheels, which I feel like is not very much for me. We'll just put in a number for now. Then we've got the steering angle. My idea was I wanted to try to make kind of like a little slightly realistic maybe, but more arcadey, I suppose. Alright, we've got a velocity and we've got a steer angle. Alright, so in our update loop, we're gonna get our input. So turn is going to be basically 0, -1, and 1. And the steer angle is going to be how much we're turning times the steering angle. So this should still be in degrees at this point. Right, and then our velocity copying someone's Godot code from a tutorial and porting it is not the best idea, I suppose. Maybe I'll just give up on this for now. Alright, instead let's go look at my my other project. So, let's switch over. Goodbye, prototype. You were not long for this world. Yeah, yes, that is probably much easier. I was trying to just kind of wing it, but that didn't work out. Instead, I'll show you my my other game I've been working on, which is a kind of like a space combat game. So we're gonna play versus the AI. So in this game, it's a strategy game where you control a squad of spaceships slash dragons slash mages or something, and you're trying to take down the other enemy squad. And so basically each turn, you decide where you want to go, right? And you decide if you want to do some actions that can increase your chance to hit, that kind of thing. And you make a move with each of your pieces. And maybe this guy will just go forwards. And then when you submit your move, everybody takes their moves. And they automatically shoot each other, which is pretty cool. Alright, so we'll see if we can like take this ship out maybe. We'll have our dragon kind of maybe he'll just turn towards him there. And then this guy, so I put it in 3D space, so you can actually go like up and down one level. It's a little hard to keep track of everything that's going on though, is one thing I've noticed. Alright, let's have our spaceship try to get a target lock on this dragon maybe. And our dragon, since the dragon has a melee attack, we try to want to get in front of this ship if we can. And then we've got our little broom guy. He'll just zoom around here. I don't want to put him in too much danger. They don't have a ton of health. Alright, so my dragon, let's try to go through the ship, because that'll activate his melee attack. Here we want to chase down his dragon. We'll just keep going straight maybe. And then this guy is about to die from his dragon. I don't know if we can get out of the way actually. We can try to do a barrel roll. Let's see if that works. Oh no, he hit us. So my little guy died there. Alright, well we should be able to finish off this dragon. Let's just go after him like that. And then my dragon, don't know the best way to do this here. Maybe we'll go up. Alright, nice. I got his dragon. You can see he's doing a death spiral there. Here, maybe we'll fly around like this. If we can fly through him, that'll activate our melee attack, which is pretty strong. Oh, nice, we got him. My dragon's almost dead though, but maybe we can zoom through this guy, and our ship he'll come around. Oh, I got him! Yeah, the melee attack's super strong. But yeah, that's the plane game I've been working on. And let me see if is, so I was trying to decide what to do next. I think maybe sound is probably worth looking at. And some explosions and stuff would be really cool too. That would probably add a lot to the game right away. So maybe I should focus on those things. My to-do list is kind of big though. I've been trying to keep it tiny. It's not working out. Yeah, maybe next time I'll tackle sound. Though maybe I'll just do that off stream, because looking up sound effects and stuff maybe is kind of annoying. Alright, well, I think we're gonna end the stream here. It's a bit of a disaster of a prototyping stream, but hey, sometimes things don't work out. But yeah, probably the best idea would be to leverage some kind of physics system. I haven't really made any games with physics yet, so a lot of what I've been working on is like strategy game type stuff, where you don't have to worry about it as much. Alright, well, we'll play some more games next week and maybe do some more programming. We'll see. I'll see you later, guys. Bye!